Hey, how's it going everyone? It's your favorite generic sports guy back with another clip. And today we'll be discussing the Toronto Maple Leafs and an injury update on Auston Matthew. So we'll get right into it. And as you can see by this clip, it looks like he's pretty much skating around on the ice with the whole team. It looks like he's on a practice line as of right now. He looks pretty fluid out there. He looks like he's not getting bothered with any actual injury as of right now. I'm pretty sure he's not slated to return for tomorrow night's game. He should be back by this weekend or for the upcoming week. And after we do get him, if this is our lineup on how it's going to look like, I feel like if this right now is a more realistic lineup as into what we could see throughout the year, I feel like John Tavares and Mitch Marner have done really well together. I feel like their collaboration on the line together has been amazing. I feel like John Tavares has really benefited having Mitch Marner on his line, and not only that, I feel like Mitch Marner is not dependent on looking for Auston Matthews on his line to help him score. So I feel like he's more free and more coherent on the line where he could do what he wants to score, or even help the other two line mates to score. It looks pretty good out there. Obviously, we've been doing really well with them, knock on wood, on the same lines. So I'll be okay with this line for the foreseeable future. And also, line two, having Auston Matthews slowly return and just to get him back up to game speed, and just to have him on line two, so where he's not pressured as much. It will be a good change for him just in the beginning when he gets his legs back. Obviously, him having Nylander on his line will help. He's an experienced player. We all know it. He's been scoring pretty well. But I feel like if those two are going to be working really well together, as they have in the past. As we're now, line number 3, Fraser Midden has a good opportunity to pretty much cement himself into that line 3 role. We all know that he got hurt at the beginning of last season, and he's been pretty much fighting and clawing his way back up to the NHL level. He's been doing an amazing job already, but I feel like this is his opportunity, especially with all the other injuries that have been happening to our offense, where he can pretty much cement himself and pretty much not guarantee it, but have a good offensive line as well. I feel like with him, he still needs to work on his more hitting line 3 abilities to maybe even help shut down the other lineups for the other side of the team. But he's a good player, right? He's a young guy. He knows what he's doing out there. And I feel like Craig Berube has him in the right path, and it should help him long term. I feel like Robertson is slowly proving himself to not be worthy to be put in a lineup. I feel like he's not producing at the rate that we all expected. Even him being on line 3 is only because of all the he actually is always because of the actual injuries that we have right now currently. And if we didn't have all these injuries, I don't think he would be in the lineup. I think he would be a healthy scratch. Because if you're not producing, you don't deserve to be in a lineup as of right now. So that's where I stand with him as well, because I feel like he needs to earn it, right? And I feel like with all the off-season drama that he went through, and he's not showcasing what he can do, is a good chance he will be traded before the trade deadline this year, for sure. As we're now, with all the injuries that we do currently have are listed right here. Okay, Yankro's still out, Kampf is still out, Pacioretty is still out. Obviously, Reeves is out for another reason. He's not hurt. He's still suspended. I think he has another game left under that, so he can return. But at the same time, he may not also be a guaranteed lock to return yeah, to the lineup because, like, honestly, how much is he really producing? I understand he's a good hitter. He's a fighter that we do need, but at the same time, we don't need him in the lineup every single night. We can pretty much match up against another heavy hitter from another lineup from another team if we really need to, but we don't need to pencil him in every single night because he doesn't do that. He's not that good. I believe. Also, I did hear a rumor out there that is a rumor, is not true, but there's a good opportunity that we might get Sidney Crosby. Obviously, this is a rumor. I know that the Pittsburgh Penguins won't trade their franchise player, but even just to hear that Crosby might be on the move this year, it speaks volumes as to how horribly the Pittsburgh Penguins have been doing this year. Obviously, they're not performing at the level that anyone has expected for this year. But there's a good opportunity he won't get traded, but it's more of a pipeline dream for me, as in to hear that there's a good chance we might get Crosby. Obviously, it won't happen, but if you guys want, you can leave your comments below as into what you think as well. And I hope you guys all have an awesome day.